Hey guys, it's Shannon. I am out in the workshop today. It is probably not even 20 degrees out today, but I am bundled up. My little guy's playing in the snow. Good. I think he's having fun. And I am out here to make this inspiration piece for a client. Let me show you. So this is the inspiration piece. So I went ahead and I've already cut down pallet wood. I just cut it in some like random sizes. This biggest one is 27 inches and then the other two are a little bit shorter than that, and I'm just kind of put them awkward on there to give it a rustic look. And then I cut some supports. So I am going to go ahead and sand this all down and then put it together. Okay, so now that I have all my pieces nice and sanded, I'm going to be using some, let's see if I take my glove off. I'm going to be using 1-inch long wood screws. I buy these in bulk at a Tractor Supply store, so they're super cheap, especially when you're using a lot and you're building pallet signs. That's the way to go. So I'm going to arrange my wood and use my drill and my screws to put this in. Piece before I actually do any of the decorating of it, but that's a good start. my wood piece painted and all put together, I am going to do something that I've never done before, and that is actually putting HTV or heat transfer vinyl onto wood. Obviously, usually that's used for like t-shirts and material and that kind of thing. But I really wanted a good, thick, chunky glitter for this project to match that sample piece that I was sent as the example. And I had HTV, that was that super good chunky silver glitter. So, and I've heard that you can do this. I'm gonna follow some directions that I found online and I'm gonna give it a try. So here is my piece, and I've already gone ahead and cut out the HTV. You always wanna make sure when you're cutting heat transfer vinyl that you mirror your image, because the back is the part that's going to adhere, so you're gonna actually flip it over. So this is the front with the glitter, and this is the back. So when it prints it, it looks like this, or when it cuts it, it looks like this, and then you flip it over. So what I'm gonna do is I have a heat press, but obviously you can't do that on, or use that with wood. So I have just my little hand iron here, and I've got my setting set all the way up to cotton, which is the highest heat. You do not want steam with this. And I'm just gonna use my iron to literally press down. I'm gonna go grab my Teflon sheet to put over the top of this, because your plastic tends to melt and wrinkle. So I'm gonna put my Teflon sheet over this, and let's see how that goes. And then also, I need to weed the other two for this, but I'm gonna go ahead and use heat transfer vinyl for the burlap too. I've done this before, it works great. Instead of painting the letters on, because I really wanted the letters to stand out nice. And then I cut another glitter that matches this for the O and the snow. And then these two are gonna be just like a metallic silver HTV. So there's it before, and then I'll show you the process as I go along and do this. Actually went ahead and sliced through the HTV right here. Because it is a pallet sign, I didn't want it to look like one big piece. I still wanted it to look like a pallet sign. So I went ahead and just took my razor here and just cut a line in there to give it more of a little more character. But I think it turned out pretty good. My opinion of this is just use a little bit of patience, but I think it works really good. I love that I can use this real thick glitter and still get that nice shiny glittery effect, whereas you know you can't get that with that metallic silver vinyl. But yeah, just use your patience. Obviously you got to really use a lot of weight, pressure with and heat with your hand iron, But this little guy, who's pretty cheap, worked just fine. So you don't even need something real fancy to do it. But if you guys try that, let me know how it goes, or if you guys have any other tips that would maybe make this a little easier, or if you have other creative ideas to use this technique with, let me know. And now I'm gonna move on to heat pressing the banner.